What's going on, guys? So today is the third day that I have actively traded for my $500 to $1,000 goal I set out for myself, and some of you as well are trying to accomplish the same goal. So I'm going to go over and recap my trades. We're going to do basically a recap on the trade I took today, and I'm going to go over my entry points, why I got in the stock that I got in, and basically just give you the overall rundown of what I played today. To be honest, I ended up losing today. I lost about 7%, a little more than 7%, and that's okay. It is what it is. I lost a little more than 7%, but I did not lose because I made the wrong call. I actually lost due to the fact that Robinhood had a very big delay on the stock that I purchased today. I've run into this issue a few times before, so I guess it's a good thing that I do stress it to any of you guys that are doing the same thing or using Robinhood to day trade here and there. Robinhood can be very slow to update, and you may end up running into issues that I will soon go over. So let's go into exactly what I did. And everything that I did today was spot on. It was the fact that Robinhood did not execute my orders as they should have, which costed me to lose. So, to be honest, if I keep running into this issue, I haven't really experienced it too bad, as bad as this, prior to this time. But if I do keep experiencing this, unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop using them for day trading, which is fine. It's okay. But I really like doing this challenge, and I really like doing the goal and having others follow along. But if it can continue to be this bad, then unfortunately, I'm just going to have to call it quits on Robinhood. And it is what it is. So the trade that I did take today was on MARA. So right now, you're looking at my trading screen. This is what my screen looks like every day when I'm trading. I'll have a 1-minute chart in the upper left. I'll have a 5-minute chart in the upper right. Down in the bottom left will be a 1-year, 1-day chart. This will allow me to see whether or not the stock on a year time frame is trading below its moving averages or above its moving averages. If it's above, then the moving averages will be support. If it's below, they'll be resistance. And then to the bottom right hand corner of the screen, I'm running time and shares, and I'm running a level 2 along with pre-market. I'll usually pop on some news here to see if the stock is moving based on some news. So going into the trade that I did take was on MARA. I did not trade off the 1-minute time frame today. I traded off the 5-minute time frame today. I keep both up so I can get a better understanding of the stock, but I personally traded the 5-minute pullback out of the pre-market to the opening bell, and I was spot on. I should have went up a quick 10, maybe 11% today and cashed out real quick. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, okay? Um, and the reason it didn't happen is because Robinhood kind of messed up. So I took 2 trades, and this is what happened. So my first trade was on MARA. If you look at the 1-minute chart, it was moving up. It was up 20% from pre-market. So this thing's moving. It's up 20% pre-market. I have eyes on it. So I basically set out to just specifically play this right out of the bell if it looked good. So I had my order ready to go on Robinhood. I had it all set in place, ready to swipe up as soon as I seen my entry. So, walking you through it, the opening bell rings. We're going pre-market. I'm looking at it. It looks good. It's starting to kind of curl back up, right? Starting to sell off, create this little pullback on a 1-minute chart. But the pullback on the 1-minute chart didn't look good. But the pullback on the 5-minute chart did. We had a move up, had a little bit of sell-off. Sell-off, we're coming back down to the 9 moving average, using it as a little bit of a support. The opening bell rings, and I entered the stock as soon as the first 5-minute candle broke above the previous red candle. So as soon as my first 5-minute candle broke the high of the previous red candle, I swiped up, put in my order to be executed right at about 44 cents. Well, guess what happens? Robinhood does not fill my order. It then goes into a pending order. So very quickly, I go over and I cancel my order because I'm not trying to get executed anymore, because soon enough, it'll probably, the order will get executed, but it'll be at a much higher price than I'd rather it be at. So, therefore, my order did not go through. Okay, that's fine. It happens. So I cancel my order. But if I were to get in, I would have went up a quick Oh no, that was I would have went up a quick 20%. Nah, that's more than what I thought. I would have went up a quick 20% and been out for a nice gain today. So I made the right call. What I played was a 5-minute pullback on a stock that was very strong in its pre-market, moving 20%. So again, I played a pullback, and the pullback was right here. It's where you get to sell up, or the stock moves up, then it sells off, pulling back to maybe the volume weighted average price, or maybe the 9 moving average, and then my entry was the first 5-minute candle to break above the previous red high, and I went long. Could have made a quick 20%. Unfortunately, Robinhood, well, they didn't execute my order. It is what it is. We're going to move on. So I didn't actually lose on that trade because the trade never even happened and never executed my order. So then I went to play kind of a quick scalp play or maybe a VWAP breakout, a little bit of both. But my second trade, kind of the same thing happened. I got in, let's see. So if I look at the 5-minute chart, I got in right here. Okay. We were kind of trading down, trading down. I played the first 5-minute candle to make a new high above its previous red, which is right here. So I ended up getting in right at about here. Okay. When I first initially put the order in, Robinhood said that the order didn't fill once again. So then I switched over to go to cancel it, and then when I got to that page to cancel the order, it said your order is now filled. Great. Now I just got filled at a higher price. So I got filled very close to the volume weighted average price, almost right on it, because they didn't order didn't execute my order as I should have on time. So they had a delay there. So initially it said that the order did not get filled. Come again, the order did get filled, and it got filled at a much higher price than I originally anticipated. Okay, whatever, it is what it is. As soon as that happened, I was looking to get out of the trade as soon as I seen this doji and we weren't breaking above the VWAP. I was looking to break above the VWAP and get a nice run going to retest the highs of the day. So I had the right thought process. I would have got in at a great time, and I could have had a quick scalp as soon as I realized that it wasn't getting a breakout. I could have got a quick scalp play for about 4 or 5% if Robinhood executed my order on time, which they didn't. And when they said it didn't fill, I would have rather canceled it than for it to get filled at a later price. So again, these are things you may run into with Robinhood that you just got to pay attention to, and just be aware of that this can happen to you, and it can really stunt the growth on your account when mistakes like this happen, not on your end, but on Robinhood's end. So again, I played a little quick scalp play or even a breakout to retest the highs of the day on MARA. When I put the order in, it did not fill. I went to cancel the order. When I went to cancel the order, it said it is now filled, and now it's filled at a much higher price, right at about the VWAP. So I'm like, great. That's not the worst news. Once the order filled, my phone, I wouldn't even want to say my phone, but the Robinhood app took about 1.5 to 2 minutes before it actually updated and refreshed the screen, allowing me to see that I actually did purchase the stock and click on it and hit sell. So by the time I was able to actually go and sell the shares that they claim I had purchased, the stock had already dropped all the way back down here. So I got in right here, right? And the stock had dropped all the way down to here, or right about there, causing me to lose 7.5% on the trade. So by the time I was actually able to even click and sell my shares, I was down 7.5% due to the delay from Robinhood's app. So I could have made a quick 4 or 5% if the order went through as it should have, and I noticed that it wasn't going to go my way on the VWAP breakout. I could have sold and made a 3-4% gain. Unfortunately, they delayed, filled me at a higher price. Then their app itself was delayed and didn't refresh and allow me to sell my shares until we were already down 7.5% on the day. So yes, it is a little bit of frustrating, but what do you expect when you're using a free brokerage like Robinhood that goes through your phone? These things are going to happen. This was just the worst that it's ever happened to me that I've actually personally experienced, right? I could have been up 20% on the day, but now I'm down 7.5% due to Robinhood messing up 2 times today. So a little frustrating, and it is what it is. Okay, it just so happens that that is what happened today with Robinhood. So unfortunately, this puts a little, a little crutch in my $500 goal, because now I'm sitting at, I don't know actually, to be honest. Let me pull up my screen. I'm gonna show you my profit and loss for the day. So as you can see, this, right now for the past week, I am down 7.53%, $39. So I was going into the week at about 525, already up $25 on my goal, but now I'm down to 479 due to Robinhood delays. So that's another problem. Robinhood's better for swing trading and long-term investing because you don't have to worry about your screen refreshing or getting in exactly the price you want to get in. So day trading is a lot trickier using Robinhood versus something like Thinkorswim or E-Trade or design platforms for day trading. This isn't specifically designed for day trading, but we still use it, and every once in a while you'll have these little glitches, but for the most part it does work out pretty well. So as you can see, my profit and loss here, I'm down 7.53% on the week. I have one more trade that I can take this week, so I'm hoping to push myself into the green. I would be more than happy just to break even or a little under break even, if so be it. But I'm really going to just look to find the perfect setup this week so that I can capitalize and make back some of that money that I lost. So this last trade I'm going to use, I'm going to be very strategic in choosing what stock I play, and I'm going to be very patient. And hopefully, Robinhood executes the order like it should this time, and I won't run into any of these issues. With that being said, if you guys have any questions or have experienced some of these problems with Robinhood, feel free to, shoot the questions on YouTube. Once again, if you'd like, or I recommend sending me a friend request to Facebook. I'm always uploading videos there. From now on, I will be doing live streams every Sunday on my Facebook page of, just kind of like a Sunday stock talk review, or just kind of go over stocks on Sunday, review them. Sometimes will be instructional videos and so on and so forth. But basically, Facebook, you can always, contact me through Messenger. There I send the link to my group chat for trading stocks, so you can get in there. We have a bunch of great guys in there who are very knowledgeable, especially myself, when it comes to day trading, swing trading, and analyzing stocks. So you'll definitely find a lot of help there. So if you want, just click the link somewhere, on my page, and you'll be able to go to Facebook and join into the group chats and so on and so forth. But that wraps up day 3 of the $500 to $1,000 goal. I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, again, comment, post, so on and so forth, and happy trading.